Hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another Doctor Who reaction. So, my name is Matt. Hi, Haarute Live here. And we're watching episode 6 now. So, before that, last episode was episode 5, Time Heist. So, it was a very interesting episode. It wasn't wah, it wasn't listen, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I did like the little cast of characters we had going on with Sai and Savria. I think it was Savria. Sorry if I got that wrong. But yeah, and the whole like reveal at the end that it was like it was me all along, and the with Madame Carabraxis, I think that was her name as well. Uh, it all loops back all the way to the beginning, and it was a happy ending of sorts. It was okay. It was a good mystery. There was a reveal, and everything ended up fine. Yeah. So it was a good episode. So now episode 6. I don't know what this is about. I did read the title, but that's it. Sorry, I'm trying to make this intros go a little faster, so I'm just throwing all the information out there, and now let's go. So yeah, reaction starts now. Whoa, hey, how
Way out of this.
how did you end up here?
You weren't that brown this morning.
Some bed. Whew, I'll get him in usual.
Fish and people. Come and see.
How's you?
Then, nice frog. Bit wet.
Freak shower.
Was that seaweed?
So we're seeing how the Doctor life is actually getting in the way of her normal life, I guess. Again with the soldiers saying.
Morning. Ready to run?
Ooh,
I can't keep doing this. I can't do it.
it's too much for you, isn't it?
Yes, I can. I can do it. Of course, I can do it.
Yeah, you can.
I've got it all under control.
Listen, I'm sorry, but there's going to be no trip today. I'm sorry. I've got to do a thing. It might take a while.
You have a time machine.
You're being mysterious. And do you know what that means?
I'm a man of mystery.
This is true.
It means that you are a very clever man, making the mistake common to very clever people of assuming that everybody else is stupid. Where are you going?
Undercover. Deep cover.
Can you do deep cover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen you?
Of course I can do deep cover.
Where the magic circle?
I'll see you when I see you.
When's that?
When I see you.
Alright, mysterious. Okay, just here, London. Cool. Is he gonna undercover in the school?
Morning, Miss Oswald.
Morning, Mr. Pink.
Do the kids know?
Every time I see you, it's like you're
What?
in a rush, in a state, in a space helmet one time.
Sorry, I had a
Fucking tell them.
and
Tell
the
them.
thing's gone, so I'm all yours.
What thing? What's gone?
Nothing.
It's like trying to be mysterious. I'm not stupid, you know.
It's always the same kids. It's always the same kids.
So, we've got a newbie. I did ask him to
Oh, I know who it is.
Oh, here he is.
I know who it is. We all know who it is.
I'm the new caretaker, John Smith.
Hi, John. How are you doing? Been a while.
Thanks. Yes, John Smith's the name. But you know, here's the thing. Most people just call me the Doctor.
Alright, so we have an episode where... So we've been seeing fragments of Clara's life across the episodes that have been episodes, usually adventures. Went to the past, went to the future, spaceships, whatever. Now we have an episode where it's just both of them at the same time. Clara's life, school, Danny, and the Doctor. I guess Listen was kind of like that, but let's see where this goes.
That I must be coming across just as an absolutely boring human being like you. Deep cover, deep cover.
You know him.
No, who?
The caretaker, Smith, the doctor.
Never seen him before in my life.
Fucking
Intense looking. Did you see those eyebrows? Did he wink at you?
No, I think that was just sort of like a general wink. If you winked at everybody, it was like a general welcoming wink. I have left some marking. Assembly, chop chop, off you pop. Catch you in a bit. Excuse me.
He's not stupid, Clara. Fucking just tell him. This is gonna get weird.
So you recognize me then?
You're wearing a different coat.
You saw straight through that.
Are there aliens in this school?
Listen, it's lovely talking to you, but I've really got to get on. I'm a caretaker now. Look, I've got a brush.
Doctor, Is there an alien in this school?
Yes, me. No, ghouls.
That's true.
Ghouls need-
You can't do this. You cannot pass yourself off as a real person among actual people.
I lived among otters once for a month. Well, I sulked. River and I, we had this big fight.
Human beings are not otters.
Exactly. It'll be even easier.
Ooh. Woo.
Are the kids safe?
No, nobody is safe. But soon the answer will be yes, everybody is safe if you let me get on now. The less you know, the better. I'll explain it all later. Go and sing with the autumn.
I hate you.
That's fine. That's a perfectly normal reaction.
This cop's dead.
I'm a police officer.
You're also dead.
I'm sure I won't be needing you, Sergeant. Fully qualified. You best get back to your PE class.
I teach maths.
Do you? What, in emergencies?
No, I'm a maths teacher.
Yeah, he's a maths teacher. Mohammed, put that down.
How does that work? What if the kids have questions?
About what?
Maths.
I answer them. I'm a maths teacher.
But he said you were a soldier.
Yeah, I was.
Is this not-
I'm a maths teacher.
Well, what about all the PE?
I don't teach PE. I'm not a PE teacher.
Sorry, that seems very unlikely.
Excuse me, Mr. Pink. I think that's 9M4 are waiting.
Yes, you better run along, Sergeant.
That ball isn't going to kick itself, is it?
I'm not a PE teacher. I'm a maths teacher.
What are we doing?
Nope. Sorry. No, I can't retain that. I've tried. It's just not going in.
I'm confused.
So, Pink, the name reminds you of anything?
Yeah. Colour.
Colonel Orson Pink, the guy we met at the end of the universe.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Same name. Doesn't look anything like him.
Very like him.
I don't know. Who remembers a PE teacher?
Oh, never mind.
God. Okay, is he doing this on purpose?
Is he here then?
It's who here?
The one that you keep going on serious dates with.
Doctor.
Clara, got this period free?
No.
Yes?
Yes.
Great. Shakespeare.
Sorry, what, Adrian?
Oh, God damn it!
You see what?
Nothing at all. You two kids just pop off together.
Why are you talking like an idiot?
I'm a caretaker. Don't mind me.
What we have to get across, I feel, is that fascinating enigma of its not finishedness.
Yes, good point, Ade.
God damn it, Doctor! Why are you like this?
Time to see what's going on.
Oh, fuck. This is the girl that we see on like every scene there's kids in. Is she gonna be an actual relevant character?
What was you doing in there? What's that box?
The caretaker's box.
It's a police box.
Every caretaker has their own box.
No, they don't.
Please.
Exactly. There's a policeman in there. In case of emergencies and children. Human beings have incredibly short lifespans. Frankly, we should open a permanent...
You're doing an awful job at being undercover.
Tick-tock.
You're weird.
Yes, I am. What about you?
I'm a disruptive influence.
Good to meet you.
And you.
Now get lost.
Okay.
You wouldn't be here if there wasn't an alien threat nearby. Your strategy for dealing with it involves endangering this school.
You don't know that.
I don't know anything because you haven't told me anything, which means I wouldn't approve, which means you are endangering the school.
Good reasoning.
What's that?
It's a scanner. I'm scanning. Why do I keep you around?
Because the alternative would be developing a conscience of your own. Scanning for what?
One of the deadliest killing machines ever created. Probably homed in here because of Artron emissions. You've had enough of them in this area over the years. There's enough explosive in its armory to take out the whole planet.
Then leave it alone.
Sooner or later, it will creep from its hidey hole, and some military idiot will try to attack it. The world is full of PE teachers.
Someone already tried to attack it, so...
Your insanely dangerous plan is a new watch. Tiny bit disappointed.
This is a very special watch.
I was gonna say, does it make you invisible? And apparently it does.
Time mines around the school. Chronodyne generators.
Are you gonna bring the big bad alien guy?
The Blitzer gets sucked into a big old time vortex billions of years into the future. It's dead easy. Tiny bit boring. I'll need a book and a sandwich.
Where a bunch of kids are?
I don't need you this time. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll go somewhere nice. Ancient Egypt.
Let's go.
Crocodileopolis.
I want to go to
Worship
Egypt.
a big crocodile there, so the name is a useful coincidence. Go and canoodle with your boyfriend. Come on. I wasn't born yesterday. Far from it.
You did recognize him.
Possibly reminded me of a certain dashing young time traveler.
Oh, of course you recognized him. Sorry. Stupid. I underestimated you.
It's easily done. It's a lot to estimate.
And you like him.
Yes, I like him. Very, very much. Go home and canoodle. Doctor's orders. Come on.
Just this once. I'm doing what I'm told.
Oh, sing Hosanna.
Did he actually get who it was?
Where did he come from? What was he before? He doesn't seem like a caretaker.
He's onto
Well,
something.
he speaks very highly of you.
Oh, he found them. He found them. Oh, the fact that Danny found the things is gonna mess up the whole plan in his head.
Gotcha. Let's dance.
Hello?
Oh god damn it, everything's going to shit.
No far now. Come on.
This is a weird shots. Because it's like a weird I'm running shots, but there's no one running. Ooh, no Danny, no. Everything's going to hell. Everything's going to shit. The things are
Red. No.
Range 1.4.
this is bad.
Listen, I'm unarmed. I'm peaceful. Do you understand? I know that you shouldn't be on this planet, but I can help you with that.
Problem, solution, destroy.
I want to work with you.
Problem, solution, destroy.
No. Okay, soldier, you better dodge. Okay, it went in. The thing is green. Oh, is Danny gonna get sucked as well? Okay, stop. Stop, okay.
Well done, PE. Brilliant work.
What's this? A chronodyne generator.
I'll just deactivate that, shall I? I've got a swimming certificate, so that qualifies me to meddle with higher technology.
Never mind that some people are actually trying to save the planet.
No. What?
You have to do some explaining,
Did you
both
see
of
that
you.
thing? Tell me you saw that thing.
I saw the thing. Yeah, Doctor, are we safe? Is the planet safe? It's gone.
Yes, for the moment. But the thing is, you see, the chronodyne generators have to be precisely aligned to generate the vortex. But the sergeant here, he went and moved one.
Okay, but the chronodyne worked. It's gone.
Well, not far enough.
Oh.
Vortex will open here again, but not in a billion years.
Then when?
74 hours. 3 days? 3 days to think of something new, because now it knows what to expect. Now it has scanned me, and it will kill me on sight, thanks to P here.
Clara, why are you talking to him like that?
Fucking say exactly what it is.
Why are you using words like chronodyne?
He's an alien, he's a time traveler, fucking space traveler. He's not human.
Oh my god, you're from space.
No, I'm not. He is, though. Tell him. Fucking talk!
You're a spacewoman. You said you were from Blackpool.
It's a play!
Shut up!
For the summer fete!
So what?
Yes, it's a play. Shut up. It is a play. We are rehearsing a play.
He saw an alien destroy a thing!
And, you see, the vortex thing is a lighting effect. Very clever. And that thing is one of the kids in fancy dress.
It's not stupid, Clara. Also, I hit my head when I...
I'm not a moron.
Why won't you say the truth?
The caretaker.
It's not too crazy to believe now that he has seen shit?
Your dad.
What?
Your space dad.
Oh.
How can you think that I'm her dad when we both look exactly the same age?
Look the same age.
I was being kind. Right, I'm going to hypnotize him. I'm going to
Doctor,
erase his
stop.
memory. Tiny little brain will only take a moment.
He's my boyfriend.
Well, I'll try not to erase the whole thing. I'll leave the
He's
best...
my boyfriend. I thought you had figured this out.
Him?
Yes, him.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I am.
But he's a PE teacher. You wouldn't go out with a PE teacher. It's a mistake. You've made a boyfriend error.
I am not a PE teacher. I'm a math teacher.
You're a soldier. Why would you go out with a soldier? Why not get a dog or a big plant?
Because I love him.
Why would you say that? Is this part of the surprise play?
There is no surprise play.
Oh, it's a roller coaster with you tonight, isn't it? What about the handsome one, the one with the bow tie?
Who? Adrian? No, he's just a friend and not my type.
Clara, are you going to explain any of this? Who is this guy?
Fucking.
He's an alien.
Are you an alien?
No, I'm still from Blackpool. We travel through time and space.
Exhibit A.
It's called a TARDIS, but it's disguised as an old police phone box. And we travel the universe in it.
Okay. Explaining is happening. Things are moving. Dialogue is going. Is Danny gonna accept this? I don't think he will so easily. But he might be cool with it after a little bit. But at least we're not lying. That's good.
Did you bring it here?
No. I'm going to protect you from that thing.
You said it was coming back.
Yes, it is coming back, thanks to you.
But this is a school. We have to evacuate. Call the army.
And that is the most dangerous thing right there.
Come on, Danny, it's all right. Come on, it's all fine.
You're treating him like a kid.
Let's get those legs moving. That's it, down the stairs.
Well, you've explained me to him. You haven't explained him to me.
He's cool. That's it. Wow, this doctor really has a prejudice against soldiers for some reason that I still don't get. So it is a thing that came back. But why?
There's an alien that used to look like Adrian. Then he turned into a Scottish caretaker, and every now and then when I'm not looking, you elope with him.
I don't elope.
Do you love him?
No.
Why'd you fly off in the box with him? The truth. Please, just this once.
I like traveling! Because there's some crazy shit to see.
Because it's amazing. Because I see wonders.
I'm paranoid I might not be shot from when I threw my body. That is a good reason. Because that is an actual reason.
What are you thinking?
That's a good question.
Please, tell me how I fix this.
I just want to know who you are.
You know who I am.
When you're with him. When you're with the doctor.
What the fuck does that question mean?
An invisibility watch. Not even a ring.
It's the right side of your
It
invisible.
would be cool if it was a ring.
Afternoon. Thanks for keeping out of my way. You haven't brought Dave with you, I hope.
His name's Danny. No, I haven't. So, when the Blitzer comes back, are you going to catch him with that?
Very long and fiddly job. It's going to take me at least 24 hours, even longer, if people keep talking to me, so do keep going.
So, if it comes back Thursday night, you sure about that? Because you said the Conodine was unstable.
If you want to bother someone, go and bother PE.
He's a maths teacher.
It's a shame. I like maths.
Not a soldier.
Interesting.
I can see the gears turning in his head.
What is it?
Okay, so he's relating to him. The doctor was a soldier at some point. He fought in a war for an entire lifetime, so...
Get back straight away like we always do.
Danny's in
Just
here,
make
right?
Sure you don't get yourself a tan or anything or lose a limb.
Oh, I don't think we should, not this time.
You've never said no before.
Danny, why are
He
you...
already knows I'm here. That's why he's talking like that. He's being clever.
That's true.
Now you mention it being a Time Lord, I can feel a light shield aura when it's right next to me.
Oh!
Lord!
Well, that's good.
Might have known.
Might have known. What?
Well, the accent's good, but you can always spot the aristocracy.
Oh.
The attitude.
Danny.
Now, Time Lords, do you salute those?
Definitely not.
There's not more than
Sir!
one.
You do not call me sir.
As you wish, sir. Absolutely, sir.
And you can get out of my...
TARDIS! Oh, immediately, sir.
Doctor, this is stupid. This is unfair.
One thing, Clara. I'm a soldier, guilty as charged. You see him? He's an officer.
I'm not an officer.
I'm the one who carries you out of the fire. He's the one who lights it.
Out. No.
Right away, sir. Straight now.
Yes.
Am I dismissed?
Yes, you are!
That's him. Look at him right now. That's who he is.
On balance, I think that went quite well.
Danny, it's not time to go home yet. It's parents' evening.
Humans. I never learn.
What's in the box?
It's a time machine. It also travels in space. And it usually contains a man who just wants to get on with his work of preventing the end of the world, but keeps being interrupted by boring little humans. Is your name really Disruptive Influence?
Courtney Woods. Can I go in space?
I'll let you know. I may have a vacancy, but not right now.
Okay, it's back. Fuck that chair. Oh, he's here before you even realize that. He came before you thought.
I would say, yes, I'm afraid Courtney is a disruptive influence.
Yeah, but last year you said she was a very disruptive influence.
So I suppose that counts as an improvement.
Technically. What?
Excuse me, I think the caretaker wants...
Mr. Dulu, I think the caretaker wants me to.
Well, what about my Angelina?
Yeah, she's great. Yeah, really great girl. A+, 10 out of 10, top of the class. Sorry.
Looks like our Courtney was right about those two.
Vortex is opening, Clara.
Yeah, I don't know what Danny's here.
Against the parents' evening, it'll kill them all.
But we've got to evacuate!
Shut up!
Well, I guess he, yeah, makes sense that he was like, all right, we need to get out.
Get to the hall. Give us some squirts of helicon energy. Setting number 41. No more than 3 seconds each. Random pulses. Distract it. Then you lead it away from the hall. Give me 2 minutes.
Come on.
Just run straight to the target.
Your gadget isn't ready yet. 24 hours, you said.
Yes, well, I've revised that down to 2 minutes. Probably, Clara. Go.
On my way.
You're using it like a decoy.
No, not like a decoy. As a decoy. Don't they teach you anything at stupid school?
Well, is there anything I can do?
Yes. Yes, and this is very, very important. Leave us alone!
He's gonna do something, he's gonna save the day, and the doctor's gonna look like a dick, because he is being a dick right now.
Disengaged.
Alright, it's back, just straight up.
Incoming stop identified. Helicon, commence retargeting.
Alright, Danny, what are you gonna do?
Destroy.
That looks so dumb, that looks so stupid. It's great. The way it moves is so dumb. For how deadly it supposedly is, it looks so stupid. Then it's gonna come and be a last minute distraction.
Stop! Scovox, Spritzer!
Awaiting orders.
Superior! Scovox, Artificer! Analyze, stop! Analyze, stop!
Why is he listening to you?
Listen to Superior. This is a rough copy. Things done as general. Initiate input. Commence shutdown protocol.
Final input code missing. Emergency terminate. Initiate self-destruct.
Oh fuck no.
9,
I forgot the final input. I need time distracted, Clara!
Hey, what can I do?
Over here!
under attack.
Ooh. Damn!
Artificer! Stop! Confirm! Override! Final input code!
Code accepted. Abort self-destruct. Stop.
Oh my god, you're amazing! Oh my gosh, you're so brilliant!
Oh yeah, I was okay, wasn't I? I was behind you every step of the way. Had to make sure you were safe. You okay?
Okay.
I don't need him to like me. It doesn't matter if he likes me or hates me. I just need to do exactly one thing for you. Am I right?
Yes.
I need to be good enough for you. That's why he's angry. Just in case I'm not.
He did just save the whole world.
good start. Farewell, Scobot and Blister. Have a nice war. So, Courtney Woods, impressed yet?
Actually, I'm feeling a bit ill.
Yeah.
It can be a bit overwhelming. But look, the Olveron cluster. 1 million stars. 100 million inhabited planets.
She can't take it. That's fine. That would probably be me. Really.
I know men like him. I've served under them. They push you, make you stronger. To you doing things you never thought you could. Did exactly what he told you. You weren't even scared. And you should have been.
I trust him.
If he ever pushes you too far, I want you to tell me because I know what that's like. You'll tell me if that happens, yeah?
Yeah. It's a deal.
No. It's a promise.
Okay, I promise.
And if you break that promise, Clara, we're finished.
Don't say that.
I'm saying it because if you don't tell me the truth, I can't help you. And I could never stand not being able to help you. We clear?
Yes. We're clear.
It was mad.
Okay, no.
It was like in a film or on the telly, like with science fiction guns.
Skovok Splitzer. Sounds like we've had a few in from that. Wouldn't feel too bad.
If I hadn't,
Oh, this is the cop.
if I hadn't,
He's in heaven.
that doesn't make
He's
sense.
in heaven. He died.
Makes perfect sense to me.
How did I escape? I don't remember.
You
how I
didn't
got
escape.
away.
Well, I was coming to that. I'm afraid you really rather didn't.
So heaven is an institution? With people being like, yeah, welcome to heaven. What's up? My name is Peter.
Well, big question.
Where am I?
What name would you like? There's a range. The afterlife, the promised land. I'm partial to the nether sphere.
My God.
Hey, be grateful that everything's white instead of red. There she is.
Sorry, she's a bit busy today. So, any questions?
Next time. Oh, cancel. Okay. Alright, that was The Caretaker. Good episode. I did like it. So, this was a very staying in one place episode, but a lot of drama happened, which is, it's fine. This is a drama episode. So, it was mostly Doctor and Danny drama, and Clara being in the middle, like, they don't like each other, or like, okay, there was a lot, because from the very beginning, the Doctor is like, alright, hey, what's up? I'm the caretaker now here. I'm undercover. He's not. And why didn't he tell her? Like, he could have told her, hey, what, by the way, I'm gonna be dropping by in your school. Don't worry about it. Because if she was gonna find out anyway, then fucking tell her beforehand. Okay, never mind. So, the whole thing is Danny, Clara, just... Okay, so it starts with Danny and Clara doing things, and then Clara and the Doctor doing things, and Clara, like, doesn't have time. She consistently goes from one place to another, one place to another, one place to another, like, just like that. And it's a matter of Clara doesn't have the energy at the time to take it all, and then she's like, I can take it all, I can do it. And then we have this episode where, so Danny finds out about this whole thing, which I'm glad that happened, but the way it happened was a little bit, come on, you know, like that moment was just like, this is all a play, and it's like, are you for real right now? Are you for real, Clara? So, yeah, that was a little bit cringy, but it's fine because, like, the whole scene is a long scene, and eventually it goes to, okay, this is the truth, which is, I'm thankful it finally came to that. But I don't know why we had to go around it so many times. But now Danny knows the whole thing with the Doctor, who the Doctor is, what they do, and what Clara does with the Doctor, which is just travel. on space and time. So it's weird because now Danny's not really established companion. He's just someone that knows about it. But it doesn't seem like he is a companion. He might be a companion because he already knows about it. So now at some point Doctor could just rush in and they would be together. And he's like, yeah, you two come along, whatever, you know. So he could be a companion for a couple stories, but he's not a companion right now. He's just someone that knows about it. So there's definitely a parallel to draw between the Doctor and Danny, which is, it was referenced, not told to me, but you can draw the line, which is the Doctor sees a bit of himself in Danny, which is like, sorry, my cell phone rang. I have to check this because I might be getting a Nintendo Switch today. So anyway, the thing with the Doctor and Danny, there's definitely a parallel to be drawn between them. Because the Doctor sees a little bit of himself in Danny, because he's like, he's a soldier, I don't like him. And again, this whole thing with the Doctor not liking soldiers, to the point where it's such a big prejudice. It's cartoonish almost. It's cartoonish, the amount of dislike that he has for soldiers. It really is. And like, so I can't tell why that is. I can't tell why the Doctor is so prejudiced against soldiers. Because it's not even that Danny is a soldier. He used to be a soldier at some point. Now he's a math teacher. And he's like, no, can't be a math teacher. He's PE. He has to be PE. Can't be a math teacher. And Clara's like, he is a math teacher. And the Doctor was like, well, shame, I like math. And it's like, God damn it. That's too much, Doctor. That's actively too much. But we do have that little tiny bit when Clara was like, well, he was a soldier, now he's a math teacher. And the Doctor had that moment when, like, you can see the gears turning in his head, and he starts drawing a parallel between him and Danny, because it's like, well, I was also a soldier, I fought in war, I did fight in one war for an entire lifetime. I did maybe end up killing a shit ton, billions of people, which was retcon. Well, is it really a retcon or like an explanation? Whatever. Day of the Doctor, that happened, so I guess it wasn't really, he never really killed all those people, but he did fight in that war for an entire lifetime, so he's been in wars, and he has also done some shit. A lot of people think the Doctor is like the ultimate warrior, so the Doctor definitely has this soldier thing going on, but he doesn't like see himself as that, but he knows it's there. He knows he's been that. So, and the fact that Clara is like, well, he was a soldier, he's just a math teacher now. The Doctor is like, well, fuck. That's kind of like what I'm right now. I'm not actively fighting, but I used to fight, and now I guess I do gimmick stuff with, I like math, whatever. So there's a parallel to be drawn there, and I did like that Danny just accepted it. Like, at first it was shocking, because that makes sense. It makes sense that he's like in shock. And then Clara's like, let's go, let's just talk about this. Don't worry about it, it's fine. And then we did have a scene where they like talked about it, and Danny seemed to be accepting of all of this, because to be fair, why wouldn't you accept this? As like, after you saw all the shit that went down with that weird alien thing, with that alien machine thing, shooting and melting things and whatever, and yeah, and the Doctor being crazy, and then he saw the TARDIS, so yeah, he knows, he fucking knows, and yeah, he just accepted it, and it was all good, it was all great. So then it's a matter of how Danny feels about Clara traveling with the Doctor. And like, that question was a little confusing, the question of like, what is he to you? And I'm like, we already talked about this. He's not my boyfriend. And it's like, what does that question mean besides that, you know? Like, yeah, he's my alien friend. We travel around. That's that. There's not much to it. Eventually, Danny was like, yeah, okay, fuck it. Like, she travels around, whatever. But it doesn't seem like Danny is himself interested in it. Like I said, he probably won't be a companion per se, but he might be a companion for a couple episodes. He could be a companion. I don't know. And it all culminates in that scene when, well, Danny is watch hidden in the TARDIS, and the doctor starts being clever, and then Danny's like, he knows I'm here, Clara, and it's like, yeah, he knew, and they have this whole like argument, which is like they clearly don't get along for whatever reason. The reason is Doctor being a prejudiced piece of shit, and Danny being like, this is all weird, man, and that's it, really. And we do have this thing where Danny is like, he's a commander. The Doctor hear this guy? This is a commander. And he's like, no, I'm not a soldier. And it's like, dude, you're more of a soldier than I am. Like, I'm a soldier. I'm a foot soldier. You're a commander. And then they started doing references to that, and like nobody was happy with that. It was just awkward and weird. And then Clara was like, Danny just left, and Clara's just sitting there like. Luckily, because like that was too awkward to resolve with some kind of conversation. The way it got resolved is with Danny saving the day, which, okay, makes sense. So, Alien comes back, and Clara has to play bait, has to be a distraction in order for the Doctor to gain time to save the day with his like weird contraption machine. Which I'm surprised it worked, because it should have taken him like 24 hours to do, and it only took him like 10, but whatever. So, and then at the last second, Doctor is like, oh shit, it didn't have the code, it didn't put the code. And then Danny shows up, and he just does like a weird jump pirouette on top of the alien, dodging all the like beams and shit. Which is like, it's impressive. And the Doctor is like, okay, good, I got the code, fucking shut down. And it shut down, and then he saw the day, and then they were like, you know what, that's cool, okay, we're cool. And then Danny was like, the Doctor was like that with me because he cares about you, and he wants to know that I'm good enough for you. And I'm like, I don't know, I think it's a soldier prejudice that I don't know where it comes from, because he's been pointing that out so much, and I want some sort of explanation as to why that's there, because it's too big. It's too big, that prejudice against soldiers. Like, the Doctor doesn't. Doctor is a character that sometimes feels like it's an uber sage that knows everything and understands everything, and other times he feels like he's kind of being a piece of shit for no reason. And this is one of those cases. This is one of those qualities, and it's something that was mentioned there in episode 2, yeah, with the soldiers inside the Dalek. She wanted to go with him, and he was like, nah, you're a soldier. And he just walked away, and it's like, what are we doing here? What is this soldier thing that is being developed for this Doctor here? So I don't know. I want to see more of that. I want to know what the fuck that is. I want to know where that comes from. I do remember now that somebody pointed out in a comment that was like, his prejudice of soldiers probably comes from, he spent like 900 years in like a Cold War state against Daleks in Transalore during the time of the 11th Doctor. That one special that went crazy, yeah. So that might have been part of it, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It feels too strong. It feels too strong of a prejudice. So I'm not sure. That's probably gonna change at some point, but I don't like it yet. I don't like it so far. We did have that dumb kid. I don't remember the name. I don't remember her name. But that black kid with the like giant hair, that was super cool. And we've seen her many times during, random like shots of the school. And I think she's the one that taught Clara, like, I know, we saw her doing like deep breath. and she was the one that like was in like a Clara mental image when she chilled the fuck down and stopped breathing and managed to survive. I think so. We seen her there, and I think she's been there since like Series 7, maybe, in like a couple of school shots as well. So she's always been there, and now she's actually discovered that the Doctor is an alien. He has a time space machine, and he's like, "Hey, you wanna go check it out?" And she's like, "Cool." And then she goes, and she's like, "Blah." So that's that. Probably not gonna be a companion. I mean, might, but I don't think so because she can't take it. But yeah, whatever. That was funny, I guess. I don't know if that's gonna come back at some point, but whatever. Okay, so then we have the thing where, yeah, we have this heaven thing. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about heaven. So at the end, we get to see the dumb cop that went against the alien, and at first I'm like, oh, he made it, and then I'm like, no, he didn't make it. He didn't make it. What am I thinking about? He didn't make it. He totally didn't. He fucking died. He's in heaven. And like that's the moment when he starts realizing, like, wait, how did I escape? I don't. Doesn't make sense. I don't remember escaping. And it's like, no, you didn't. You died. Welcome to heaven. And okay, heaven's back. We get to see another shot of whatever heaven is, and now we get introduced to the idea that heaven is some sort of institution. You know, it's not just some random garden with Missy dancing in it. No, Missy's there, but it looks like an institution. There is a guy in a desk being like, "Hi, welcome to heaven. How can I help you today?" And it's like, what? Okay, so this desk guy at heaven, Promised Land, whatever, he said Nethersphere. Like Nethersphere, that's what he calls it. So, okay, it's not just okay. So at least we're moving away from the concept of heaven, and now it's like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Nethersphere, sci-fi shit. So yeah, Nethersphere, whatever that is, we have that. That's the thing now. That's the name of the thing. So I guess we'll find out about that in the finale, maybe? It's a while from now. We're only like halfway through the season, so we'll see eventually. So there are some Doctor Who episodes that are like very focused on the villain. This episode isn't. This episode is like, yeah, fuck it, who cares? That Skullbox thing. You know, it looks super dumb. It's supposedly like one of the deadliest creatures in the universe, whatever, and it's like, yeah, fuck it, who cares? It looks super dumb, and it doesn't have to look super cool or anything, because it's like, yeah, who cares? Because the episode is not about it. The episode is not about the struggle against the one alien thing. It's about the drama between the Doctor and Danny and Clara. You know, that's the thing. You know, Clara has struggles having time between the two of them. And then we have an episode where everything is mixed in. And then, you know, like Doctor doesn't get along with Danny. And then Clara is like, hey, get along with Danny because he's my boyfriend. He's like, what? Him? What? And then they just, whatever. It just goes crazy. But eventually, like, I guess it gets resolved. I guess they stand each other to some degree. Like Danny, we did have that scene with Danny being like, listen, if he ever pushes you too far, you tell me, you know? Because the Doctor can be a little harsh. That's what he said. Because he was like, I know guys like him, like commander types like him, they push you into doing shit that you normally wouldn't. And it's like, that's impressive, but like, can be a little bit too far sometimes. And it's like, okay, I get you. I get your point. So, that. But yeah, the episode is about them. It's about our main cast. It's about Clara, Doctor, Danny, and everything else just fuck it, who cares? You know, and we did see that Clara and Danny is like, everybody knows about that. Everybody knows about that. Even the parents know about them. So it's like, okay, this might get awkward eventually, but I mean, it was awkward already. So yeah, hopefully it won't get that worse. We already have one episode set in school. I don't think we're gonna have another one set in specifically the school. So we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. I'm trying to think about anything else to talk about this episode, but I don't think there is. It wasn't that crazy, but it was a good episode because it did give some drama and some interesting stuff happens, and like the truth comes out, you know, like that's the big takeaway from this episode, is that now the truth is out. Danny knows Clara is a time traveler and she just hangs out and does a ton of shit. So Clara doesn't have to lie to him anymore about that. So good. That's a good thing. But I guess that's the main thing that happens this episode. Like, Doctor finds out about Danny. Danny finds out about Doctor. They both dislike each other actively. And then they're like, okay, you know what? It's fine. And that's it. You know? So, yeah, this is another episode to further characterize our cast. You know, it gives more to their characters, and that's good. That's a good thing to do. So, yeah, that's it for this episode, I guess. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. You can see the previous episodes of this show, and maybe some other shows in the future. You can also go and check my other channel where I play games. It's a gaming channel. I also have a Twitch where I've been streaming a lot lately. And yeah, I do things. Check any of them if you want. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.